Hello there folks, I'm Dan Brown from asortofinterestinglife.com, and today we've got a nice simple time-lapse video. This is probably one of my favourite videos that I've uploaded this year so far, and we're just doing a nice simple task of taking a narrowboat through a lock. You can see my first job was to raise the paddles at the far side there to let the lock fill up with water. Tilly the narrowboat is just moored up there as well on the far side, as you can see. And then once the water's at the right level, you can then open the lock gate. So that's a nice, simple, easy process. Once the water's at the right level, it's more a case of leaning on the lock gate rather than trying to push it forcefully. And once it's ready, it'll open. Now you can see I've got that massive boat trip of about 70 foot to fetch her into the lock there. Then the next thing is, obviously you need to close the back lock gate and lower the paddles. In the past I have come across situations where I haven't quite lowered one of the paddles all the way down, which means that when you raise these top paddles to let the water out, once it gets down to like the sort of low, almost there moment, the lock never quite empties fully, so you can never quite get the strength to push the lock gates open. As you saw there as well, I've only lifted one of the paddles on this, because that obviously when I'm working the lock on my own means that it's not creating so much flow of water, so I can keep running back to Tilly as you've seen me do here and grab the ropes and just hold her nice and still in place, because obviously you don't want her to get caught and lifted up out of the water and possibly sunk on the sill at the back as I give you a wave goodbye there. And you don't particularly want to clatter into the front gates as well with the flow of water. And yeah, as you can see at this point there's a little brief pause in the video as I was just mooring up very temporarily on the other side of the lock. Then it's back, close the gates, and well, there you have it, a nice simple thing. Lower the paddles and that's your job done. Finally, we couldn't possibly waste this opportunity of having this perfect seamless footage without just speeding it up as fast as we can and playing it forwards and backwards a couple of times. So as we do that, I'll say thank you very much for watching. Make sure you check out my other videos for sort of more normal boat life videos, as well as all sorts of outdoorsy sort of stuff. As well, make sure you check out my book about narrowboat life, The Narrowboat Lad, and also The Narrowboat Lad Living the Dream. And really, feel free to like the Facebook page and all that usual stuff. And until the next time, have a fantastic day. Farewell.